went to numerous doctors and specialists who could not figure out what was wrong with me. I was tested for Lyme multiple times, and each time I was told I didn't have it. I didn't know the tests weren't accurate, and I'm not sure my doctors did either.
For years, nobody knew what was wrong with me. I went from doctor to doctor, and I was either given misdiagnoses or told that they didn't know what was wrong with me or simply treated dismissively.
I got Lyme disease from my mother when she was pregnant with me. It took me 6 years to get correctly diagnosed, and within those 6 years, I was misdiagnosed with everything under the sun.
After about 5 years of seeing numerous doctors and not really receiving any answers, I finally found out that I'd been living with chronic Lyme disease.
After 9 years of going from doctor to doctor and finding absolutely no help, it was finally discovered that I have chronic Lyme disease.
I was misdiagnosed for over 8 years with anxiety, depression, migraines, and then I was called just plain crazy.
Along with my pain and fatigue, I also have constant headaches, nausea, tremors, hot flashes, trouble breathing, numbness of my extremities, loss of concentration, and memory issues, just to name a few.
I have terrible migraines that leave me in bed for days at a time. Along with that, I have stomach pain, joint pain, heart palpitations, air hunger, memory loss, brain fog, and the list goes on and on.
My symptoms really range from all over body pain to really bad cognitive problems, especially my memory lately.
I started getting joint pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headaches, nerve pain, like pretty much everything you could think of. It was only after I had been sick for 7 years that I finally got diagnosed with chronic Lyme disease.
I had this idea in my head that I finally had the diagnosis, I would start the treatment and it would all be over with and I could finally move on. But I was so wrong, and 3 years later, and it's something I'm still fighting against.
A lot of people don't understand Lyme disease, and chronic Lyme is such a controversial thing, when really it shouldn't be, because it's there, it's real, and so many people have it, and it makes it even harder on them because the people that they cared about are leaving them.
I didn't and still don't have the life a girl of my age should be having. I started college in September in the hopes that my disease would not hinder the next chapter of my life. I was wrong. I had to withdraw from college this semester, and I spend most of my days lying in bed or watching TV.
Since then, I've had to drop out of classes, and eventually I just ended up dropping out of school.
When I turned 17 really was when things started going downhill. My body started shutting down completely, and I kind of had to put life on hold, and I was bedridden for months.
I've had to give up a lot of things, pretty much everything that kind of made me me.
When I was diagnosed, it was a really big surprise because I had never seen a tick on me before. So all that I knew about Lyme disease, I thought you had to have a tick, you had to have seen it, you had to have a rash, which isn't true at all.
I always said that I was never bitten by a tick, but obviously I was. I never saw a rash either, which many people don't.
The testing, the treatment, the doctor's appointments haven't been covered by insurance. And I'm so thankful to have parents who are willing to spend thousands of dollars to try to get my health back, because not everyone's fortunate enough to have that support system.
Day by day, I have no control. These demons take away.
I should be enjoying my carefree college days, not thinking about if I will be able to get out of bed each morning. I already lost my childhood to Lyme disease. I don't want to lose my future too.
This disease has affected me physically, mentally, and emotionally every single day for as long as I can remember. Whether I show it or I don't, it's something that's always there.
I don't want other teenagers to have to live the way that I do, with being completely isolated and feeling like they're dying. It's not fun, and no one should have to live this way.
I no longer feel like myself. Physically, I'm in pain. Mentally, I'm in a different world. I bet you didn't know this disease could go this far.
You really have to survive instead of live, and it's hard to accept, but it's something that everyone with a chronic illness goes through, and it's really hard for other people to understand.
Right here, right now, I look totally fine. I probably don't look sick to you right now. It's really hard for people to understand that I am sick. You know, it's not called an invisible illness for nothing.
So I just encourage everybody to become aware of Lyme and get tested for Lyme, because it can change your life.